classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain. Getting to midfield.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. It's a blitz look here from the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion sets up a second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Breaks an open space. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
This defensive coordinator makes some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
That completion sets up a second down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up the force, looking for more. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Conference championship on the line. Now it's 3rd and goal on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. The offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator, and you're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the ball is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here. Let's it go. Pass caught. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the ball has come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Design quarterback run. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, what a grab! Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? The 30, inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Longhorns.
Yeah, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, and it's a big play all the way to the 43. The ball's looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
He'll try a pass here. He pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. The ball is looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Second down now after the sack. Looking for a man. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. They bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tennessee. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. QB tries it again here on second and 10. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Who makes the grab? Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Longhorns will have first and 10 here. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Texas!
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Great swings at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no hurry here. They've got to hurry. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And the Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Bringing pressure. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This is the 6th play on the drive. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
On the move now. Oh, they can't bring him down. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads up.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, ball. championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Tennessee, 28.
Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half.
Texas.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Here he goes. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard mark.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The shotgun running play call. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Tailback with another carry. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Volunteers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the offense obviously declines that penalty, and the defense and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas, 21.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Now the offense is set up with this short field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. And the Vols are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Volunteers. This passing game is on fire today. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with the conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Going to be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Longhorns. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. It started really with Peyton Manning, but
looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
what a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. The shotgun handoff here. Will not be brought down. Again, ripping through the defense. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down after that previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Touchdown, Tennessee. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Tennessee, 49. Texas, 35.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion of the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Long March will come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Defense is coming after him. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Pressure is coming. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down?
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Vols. This offense cannot be stopped. Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 56. Texas, 35.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On the run, going to heave it downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Catch made on the out route. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grabbed by the receiver. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He's found some room at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Volunteers. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
63, Texas, 35.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. There's contact on the throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. And the completion made. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Looking to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And he'll drop back here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The Longhorns will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. He's looking deep here. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Caught quickly. Touchdown, Tennessee. They couldn't stop him there.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Tennessee. Texas. 35.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. Almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And they finally get him to the ground in what'll be the final play. That's it. Game over. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.